I'll let you. Let me know when I'm done. We can go. You can go to the store. I'll go with you if you want me to. Okay. If you want me to go with you, I will. When you get ready. Oh, my keys over there. Hold on. Let me get my here. Let me get my card.
We all know there's nothing after death, but
Special Republic, MST.
carry their lives out to them. Why aren't they running down the street telling people that no one truly dies?
You see my keys?
Why aren't they killing themselves to give their
Oh, I know that.
That's what we want to investigate, the mechanism that allows that exact dissonance between what we believe and how we behave.
It's 33.44. But it's 33.44.
Do you have any idea how long it feels in this discussion about?
All right, let me go sit back and relax. Let me grab one more thing. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me turn my let me turn everything up, the brightness. Hold on, Morris. Give me 1 second. And like I say, Morris, if you like the teachings, I mean, like I said, we a nonprofit organization and we do charitable work in the community. If you want to send a contribution, $5, $1 is Cash App $KG Bay. Cash App $KG Bay. Like I said, that's our Cash App. It don't matter if you give $1. If you like the teachings and you feel that we're giving you some wisdom and we feeding you, I mean, Cash App $KG Bay. No matter if it's $1, if it's from the heart, that's what it's about. But we are a real movement and we are feeding and illuminating. So give me 1 second.
Teenage daughter in a diving accident. Assistant patient for this state for a year. Why do you think it's personal?
Most advocates in this nature have seen a lot of suffering. Their work is everything from the sense of life.
Sorry for the delay in getting back to you. I presume you got in touch about the campaign. No, that's not what this is.
Thanks, Noble.
We've been investigating a murder.
Thank you. Like I said, it don't take much to support, man. Like when we say a charitable contribution, it's of your choice. I'm not here to hustle nobody out of no money, but you know, hold on 1 second. Let me get this door. Hold on. Oh, something out the door. Let's see. I'll open it up when I get back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go over here and sit at the pool under the shade and see. I did. I'm closing it. So let me get everything situated. Hold on. Hold on, Morris. Hope that don't fall out. Put my backpack on. It's about 100 degrees out here in AZ. But that's all we ask, man. We ask for a charitable contribution of your choice. That's all we ask for. It can be $5, $10. I'll PDF you all my books. I got 7 already in publication PDF. Man, I got 13 more. All science. All science. So let me walk around. And I tell people, if you want to be a member and a student, every time you donate to see the Zoom teachings on Saturday and Sunday, when you're a non-member, when it's $10 for Saturday and Sunday, that $20, if you want to become a student, it goes to that. And at the end of the year, you get a tax-exempt receipt for everything that you donate for. Because that's how we structure. We real. I'm telling y'all, wait till next summer, man, when we had a physical temple out here, when all our members and students be really, because you got to remember, Moors, when you become a student, that's a pledge. And if we got 40 members and students on paper, that's supposed to be given 100 charitable contribution a month. For when we go live for our Saturday and Sunday, and just giving a contribution anytime I teach, you only obligated to $140 a month. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. And then when you want all your supplies and all y'all got to understand the laws. Y'all got to get out of all that goofish, man, and get into doing things the right way. The only way we gonna do things, man, is we gotta have a plan. And nothing about our plan have to do with black. We gotta, yes, the Black Panthers did a lot, but we Moors. And we take this to the international law, and we change things legally, and we come together as a nation. When I say this to the United of Asia, when brothers like to get you connotated under some religion, and then brothers don't want to be initiated. Only a fool don't want to be initiated. All real Moors and real nobles want to be initiated, want to be part of the silent brotherhood. Why don't you? If you're not a part of something, you're a perpetrator. And I'm finna show y'all all how these cats perpetrating been lying to you. That's why it's no real movement. That's why you got Moors in Atlanta and all over. And then when you see these guys talk about they sheiks in Atlanta and nobody's following. I got students in Atlanta, and when I drop down guys that say they sheiks in a certain area that they live or they domicile, whatever catchphrase you want to use, they don't even know who they are. And these guys that sheik got temples. And I said, what's the purpose? Yeah, it's nice and cool. I'm gonna sit under here, under the underpath. I gotta watch out for snakes. Cause them boys will creep up on you out here, man, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, it's cool, it's shade. Let me see. Yeah, it's shaded right here. So it's peace right here. Let me take my backpack off, hold on. Sit under my little... I got all type of goodies out here with me too. Got all type of snacks and waters. Take my shoe off. I gotta get comfortable. Woo. But yeah, Moors. Like I said, man. Yep, I'm out here. I love it in Arizona, man. Best decision I made. It slowed down. So much land out here. We doing so much. We building. I mean, we have to go where the opportunity is. And I'll be telling Moors, what do you do with your money and what I do with my finances is two different things. And when brothers are willing to come and be a part of something, it's beautiful, man, because we can own so much. Pennies make dollars. Under the real auspices, under a real organization, under somebody that's a real community leader, not no damn brother that's out here trying to be no activist. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but a lot of things been done. We got to do things pertaining to the law, no matter if you like it or not. You've been played by a lot of people. And so I don't be, when I ask for donations for brothers and sisters, I'm like, man, you don't want to help support what we doing? And you'll go give your money to other places? I asked brothers that all day, I said, man, you'll come on my page every day and I give, and And people get mad when I start blocking people after they've been on my page for 5 days and won't even give a $5 donation. And then I PDF you a piece of literature. Where can you go and give a donation and get that? Where can a person go and I don't care what church you're in, you say, hey man, this person done wrote books and he can sell his books for people. He done sold his book for $40 and $50. And he telling his people, man, give a $5 donation and he'll PDF you one of his books for a $5 donation. You ain't got to go on Amazon and buy my books and then that person got to pay Amazon because they offer profit. I'm non-for-profit. I ask for a suggested donation. But if you don't have it and you real about what you don't have, I'm going to let you get it for a small fee. Because that's what we do. That's how I help the community. I've had builders in Michigan. I've done so much for the community. I fed seniors. I fed children. I had soccer camps. I go into school and teach real history. I mean, I'm a builder, I'm a Buddha. And when we do our meet and greet, and when I show y'all all this land out here, all you gotta do is go on Arizona Grant Watch. I told y'all, when I be telling boys, when you part of me on paper, you have all the abilities as a regular nonprofit, but you gotta be committed first. I'm not gonna let that be available to people until you at least committing paying your dues. Because then if I'm gonna give you something, what is the return? And then I'm gonna show you when we do all our stuff away, it be under a allodial deed. And how we can build, and it can be gated, and we can grow everything we want away in the mountains, in St. John's or in Alwatuki, have rivers and lakes all around our own land, gated, have horses. Man, I be going to the horse auction, everything out here, and I'm telling you real stuff. We pull our pole barns and our log cabins, and it'd be amazing. Our own community, legally and lawfully. So what I be asking brothers and sisters, what are you a part of? Don't you know your finances can build? We got 40 members on paper. If every member was paying their dues and being honorable to their dues at the end of the calendar year, because we started at the end of February. February coming up, we should have $48,000 cash, but Moore's not doing it. I've been did that, Noble. My mom will tell you that. My mom probably online right now. She up in my crib. She'll probably tell you I've been did that. If you ain't about building and you just wasting your money furiously trying to hustle people, I don't care who you are, brother, cousin, uncle, don't make me no difference. I do not have time to be playing. If we're gonna be going around meeting things, we better be trying to be building. This is a time of the essence. This is serious. Because you got more just double talking to y'all. Talk about don't go buy, don't do this, but you go to the grocery store and buy everything. Stop playing, man. Moore's not established. They just be babbling off at the mouth. We talk about every organization that's legit, but won't tell the truth about our organization and why we can't extract it. If you got all these Moorish Science temples and you got all these people, where the money? Where the money? If you say you're supporting what I'm doing, where the support? I've been giving and giving, doing this for years. That's why I said I told people, when I'm gone, I'm gone. It's only going to be a few people with me. It might only be 10 to 12. That's part of the Silent Brotherhood of the East. That really be part of this business thing, because people be playing with their finances. What they want to do, they want to see us get there. Well, you're gonna see it with your own eyes, and I'm gonna show you. And nobody will be welcome, because the ground floor is open right now to be part of something that's real. And that's what when Moors don't understand our rules right. Well, this is exclusive. We don't have to let anybody in our private club. I operate private. If you don't understand that, you the fool, not me. I don't have to accept nobody. I do things publicly to bring brothers in to our brotherhood. Just because you're a member and a student, if you be one, that don't mean you part of this business. Because Moors, they tight with their finances, and we waste our money on garbage. And we don't want to talk about we don't have nothing. And you be on my page, and I be on your page too. But then when it comes to something so simple, to the wisdom, you say you want to know the science, you don't have the literature, and your brother can offer you the literature for pennies. It's sad. No, I ain't been on Zoom today. I haven't been on Zoom today, man. We only do Zoom Saturday and Sunday. You only do Zoom Saturday and Sunday. And the only time I do speakings, all I ask more is for a suggested donation. I don't ask more for no particular dollar amount. But I'm like, man, if y'all came to the physical temple in Arizona, and I invited y'all, and members invited y'all, And I asked Morris, every time you came, would you give a $5 or $10 donation? That's what I asked everybody. And everybody say yeah. So then when we come on our page and there's 11 people on here, why all 11 people won't give $5? That's what I'm saying, or at least $10. And we'd go blow that on some garbage and then jump on the internet talking about we this and we righteous and we spend our money on bull crap. And then jump on the internet talking about where you should spend your money and where you shouldn't spend your money. But then brothers come on the page and won't even give a $10 donation. And I'll send you a book. A $10 donation for a book? Man, I do that all day. I do that every day of the week. If my noble went live every day and he said it's a $10 donation every time I come on, I'll PDF you a book, I'll PDF you some science, and you get a taxes and receipt at the end of the year, I'm coming every day. And that's the thing, brothers took this as some religion you do on the weekends, not understanding this science, and you must live it holistically. And that's what I be asking brothers. So I'm asking everybody on here before I get into the teachings. If you was physically here in Arizona, you wouldn't give $10? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking. Cause if you say yeah, then I'm gonna ask you then what's the problem? Somebody answer the question right now. I'm feeding you right now. Just like if it was a rap concert and it was every day. Most niggas say the rap concert costs $10. Man, y'all go to that rap concert every day to listen to a celebrity. But then you say you're a Moor and your brother giving a science and you get a tax exempt receipt and you get a piece of wisdom, a book. And I invite you, and it's all we ask for a suggested donation. Would you give $10? That's what I'm asking you. This is what I'm asking Moors. This is all I'm asking Moors. Because if you say yeah, then why won't Moors give $10 every time I speak, or $5? That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for no crazy money. When I do lectures and speakers on college campuses, man, they get $5 grand because they have money set up in the college union or the student union. I'm telling you. And when I do things in the community, in the hardest hit funds, I draw some up as in-kind service, and the rest they give me for my time, because I don't want to hurt the public schools. And the schools I go in to try to help the children. That's why I'm non-for-profit. They can just pay me for my time and write the rest up as in-kind service, like accounts receivable per se. And I use that on my taxes on my organization, if I have to. But I'm tax exempt. They use it for themselves. Y'all ain't listening. So it's 11 people on here. Before I get into the teachings, I just want to ask you, am I talking crazy? Before I even get into the teachings. Because I be on here and then I be talking to people and nobody say nothing. And then nobody say nothing to me in response. And then when we talk about money, people get upset. And I'm like, why would you get upset if a person doing some work? If a person's here giving to you and you are here and you listening and all they asking for donations, that's all. And then all you got to do is examine a man and see if he's real. See how long he been doing this. See how long he been telling you the same thing over and over and over. See if he changes missing. See if he trying to hustle you about some fake cars. See if he lying to you. He doing none of that. This man have an organization and all he asks for is a donation. We all should be honorable to that. Especially if you was physically going to the temple. Come on, man. And that's all I be saying. You can't get mad at me saying this, man. Man, I put 20 years in my education and in science and in my training. 20 years. 20 years. And I'm saying, and then more say they don't have it. More is going to spend their money on new iPhones and buying Balenciagas and all this frivolous stuff we just doing. And then the first thing we do is we get upset. And then, so when I block you, you cannot get mad at me. Don't get mad at me when everybody be on my page and you done been on my page for months and months and months and you haven't gave a donation and you know you're righteous. Do not get upset with me when I block you. Don't be saying like, oh, he be snapping. You damn right I'll be snapping. Because that's not right. And that's no class. If you invited me over your house, man, I'm taking my shoes off. I'm abiding by to what we doing. Especially if you feed me. No way in hell I'm going to come getting fed and I have the funds. I'm not going to give an offering. At least let you turn down my offering. I'm not even going to let you turn down my offering. Because what you're doing is honorable for me. You're not only feeding me, you feed my children. I can give you a donation. I can always do that. And I can use it on my taxes. What temple doing that? The temple's supposed to be tax exempt. I should have brought all my ID from the temple. I'll do that next time. The Burning Bush Tabernacle is tax exempt for the federal government. Religious, scientific, educationally. whatever else you want. We can ask for donations. We can have items and ask for a suggested donation. And that's what I be telling Moors. I'm like, man, yeah, you would probably Moors go in debt, $100,000 in debt to get a pseudo academia, and come out and think you know something. And then when you come around me, I got the same degrees and even higher. I destroy that pseudo academia you got, and you would go $100,000 in debt instead of going to the schooling, which you're supposed to do, but being under your religious and your educational and your tribal schooling to combat that, so you can come out knowing something, being a member, and you would go give all your money away. But you won't go to those colleges and those universities and tell them they lied to you. And then nobles don't want to be under structure and be educated and give donations. I told y'all, once all the members get their books and things on the Zoom meeting, if you don't have your books and you just log on to meetings, and I tell you your donations will go to you being a member, you will be lost. That's why I'm trying to speed brothers up. I'm like, if y'all see what we're trying to do, you got to have the books. And then you should want a fez. $250 a donation is minuscule. It's a tittle to become a member. So that's what I want to, it's 14 people on here. So I just want to, I'm asking that question. I just want a response from everybody before we go on. That's all I'll be saying. Because the ones that don't respond, I got to block you. And don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. If somebody got rules or somebody say, well, it costs, or this is the donation we asking for this event, and you want to come to the event and you don't get a donation, why are you going to get upset when somebody talk about they asking for money? No, they not. They providing a service. You don't have to show up. You don't go nowhere to these whack clubs and buy that cheap liquor, and you club hop and you go all these places. But then when the brothers say, hey man, look, I know y'all on here, but we asking for a suggested donation, we real. And then people come on here and they won't even respond. And we got 14 people on here and nobody will say nothing. And then when I start blocking the people that don't do it, then they get mad at me. So am I tripping? Yes or no? Am I tripping? Yes or no? Somebody talk to me. We're going to set some ground rules before we even start this, man. I ain't here trying to hustle you, telling you I'm a fix your credit and get you some $1 million credit line. And I'm like, what you going to do with $1 million credit line? What you finna do? I'm not here telling you no wolf tickets. I'm here telling you, you must be initiated. It's science to build up. You jump into civics and you haven't even corrected yourself. So that's all I'm waiting for, man. Because like I said, people be acting like we have to do things because it's Moors out here confused. People be acting like just because it's other Moors in the world, like a person have to do something. I don't have to do nothing for nobody. I don't have to do nothing for nobody if you ain't going to sacrifice and you don't want to be part of the brotherhood, if you're not going to support the brother that's doing something. Just like my brothers that was in the streets, just like my brothers that was hustling and doing other things. How you going to say you're going to be a part of something and do something and don't support what the noble doing? How we going to build something? And that's all I be telling people. It's like, listen here, man. If I invite you to the temple and all we ask for is a $5 or a $10 donation, and Moors can't give that, that tell me something about us. That tell me we have no class. And if the club was open every day and they said $5 for you to come in, we'd go do that. We'll do that. And your donation, you get literature. That's why it baffles me. And I tell Moors, I said, so more to have a physical temple and pay for everything and do what? Who gonna pay for everything? When I have to pay for the lights and when I'm giving the literature, who gonna help me stay in operation? Well, Moors just want to come in and log on and be like, well, okay, we done. We ate out our food. Boom, we gone. And then every month, when it's time for me to do things, is nothing in the well. It's nothing in the well. And then Moors get mad when I start blocking y'all asses. When I'm like, that's no class. How can you be a part of some organization and I know we work off organizations and know you attached to something and then expect me to just to give? How can I have a temple out here? My mom is probably on here. She'll tell you I had a temple out here for 3 years. You know who supported me? My mom, my dad, my empress, and a couple of my elders, the seniors that was helping me. I had to shut it down. I kicked all the Moors out. Asked my mom and my dad and my wife. I kicked them all in their ass. I kicked them all out. Every last one of them. I was having karate classes, all type of stuff, workout classes. I didn't care. Asked my mom. I shut it down. Asked her. In Phoenix. So I'm still waiting for answers from Moorish, man. I mean, because like I said, I can just keep this on the Zoom meetings with our members and students that donate every time we talk for Saturday and Sunday. My members is $10 each day. Non-members is $20 for Saturday and Sunday. I can just stop in this and be done. So like I said, it don't make me no difference. Because I'm a teacher and I'm an educator. I don't have to do this for the community. And that's what I be saying. People be talking about like somebody have to do something. No, the hell I don't. Do the person that you want to get a real estate degree from, do they have to do something for free? No, they don't. If you want an education, do you get it for free? No. If you want anything, do you get it for free? No. You pay for stuff sometimes that you can get for free. So I'm just waiting to hear people's responses, man, because you can't get mad at me. I said I'm gonna talk to the people for 30 minutes, then we're gonna get into the teaching. If the person don't like what I'm saying, it don't make me no difference, man. And then people get upset when brothers talk in this fashion. But when you want to learn something, I guarantee you go pay for something. You're going to often go to college and come out dumber than what you went in because you didn't find yourself. You didn't research nothing. You just went there to get a diploma. You just went there to get a degree and get a job. You didn't research nothing. You didn't study nothing. So like I said, man, we got 4 more minutes. I'm waiting for brothers to respond to what I'm saying. If not, I'll just say Islam and I'll peace everybody out. And then I'll talk about this Saturday and Sunday with the Zoom meetings. Because we got enough people on here to say something. I'll wait. I mean, man, I'm a real person. I talk back. Talk to me, man. Moors will be on your page forever and won't even greet and won't even say nothing. They just jump on your page and then they know they talking to them. I mean, they know I'll be talking to you, or you know I'm talking to you, and they'll be on the page and there's 12 people and nobody won't say nothing. That's just like if you just walk in my house and sit down and I ain't invite you in. And then think I ain't recognize you, just walked in and don't even introduce yourself. That's no class. I don't know you from Adam. $ KG Bay. $ KG Bay. I don't know a person for Adam. And then the person think, oh, they can just come sit on your couch. Like that, I said, that's no class. And that's how we treat each other. We treat each other like that because we've been mentally slaves to spend our money other places and won't give donation to our brothers that feed us the knowledge and wisdom. And then your scholars die poor and broke. And then the entertainers, they die rich and they pass on the wealth to their families. But the wisdom and the scholars can't get passed down. That's not going to happen with me. That's not going to happen with me. I guarantee you. That's not going to happen with me. I'm already established to do things in the real world. If Moors don't deal with me, I shut it all down and I continue to be doing what I'm doing. That's why I was moved out here to Arizona. I was beckoned to come out here, even though my brother passed. But man, I'm an official out here, man. This ain't no joke. People think they can just anoint themselves, and then the true adapt won't come and smell that garbage. So I want that to be known. I'm gonna get his teaching. Remember I told y'all, man, a lot of things that I get, man, when I tell y'all, I'm not even gonna start talking about my elders and the people that I'm connected to. That's old in the science. That was like when I be jogging, I be telling y'all, I said creams come to the top. The true adapt gonna always be here because we don't change. A scam model is gonna always try to change the scam. They're gonna be talking about the zodiac is the science, and then they're gonna switch them. They're gonna talk about some stupid counselor that's a lie. Talk about some math number which is a lie. Talk about some 1010 number and some trust is a lie. And I'm gonna always show y'all real things. A lot of the regalia I get was passed down to me. A lot of my regalia, I don't even wear my regalia. I wore it one time when I went to an event. One of my college students was getting awarded one of the more young Moors that's under my guidance at Grand Canyon University. And then when I went to work, you probably go on my page and you'll see me at my shop where I had my regalia on because I was just coming from a GCU, which I was an alumni. You know what I mean? So when I show my regalia, I'm like, man, my regalia is earned. My regalia is earned. I don't go onto no fraternity website, to no George Lottery and buy nothing and then get on, and then you see these Moors with these TV shows You got these TV shows, and you can look at it, and then they be talking about the Moors been infiltrated by by George Lauderer, and then y'all on y'all Moorish TV page. That's where all y'all goofballs got y'all regalia from. Y'all ain't passed nothing down. You ain't went to no adapt chamber. You put on stuff and talk about stuff, but all y'all Negroes buy it from there. I know a fraud. I smell it out, because they ain't went through no initiation. Just because you got this, I know where you got it from. You got it from George Lauderer. You ain't initiated. You ain't went to no adapt chamber, because you don't know no science. You just scamming people. You just been scamming people. You ain't been through it. You ain't been through no. They try to throw up a whole bunch of names, talk about you went through the adapt chamber with such and such. Such and such is a fool. So how you gonna go through the adapt chamber with a fool and then come out thinking you some adapt? You went in a fool, you came out a fool. Guaranteed. And then they all dress up with the regalia. Even the women, even the empresses. Shame on their ass. Talk about some adept classes. You can't be no adept in no damn year. You can't be no adept in no 3 days. It ain't possible. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And they know it. It's only one Moorish science temple. It's only one way. And you must be consecrated, anointed. Don't nobody elect you. This ain't no political race where somebody that say, oh, we're going to elect you as some, we're going to vote you in to be some adept. How? How are you an adept and you don't know any science? You went on George Lauderer and bought the science. Mine was earned. See, they get mad when I tell them mine was earned. Mine was earned. This science is real. I know a fraud. And then back in the day, let me tell y'all something what I do know. And then the Moors ain't never made no fezzes. They be talking about somebody a fraud. People just been making fezzes. All them brothers back in the day, they went and got their stuff from a certain place. Just where the masons do. We know how to make these. Just like when you was going to school getting your ribbons, they had to make it. See, the thing, I take the science from certain individuals, like Damon Dash. Damon Dash tell you once he find out about something, he want to know how to make it. I don't want no deal. I figure out how to make things. If you a boss, you figure out how to make it. You figure out how to mass produce it and make it yourself and cut out the middleman and sell it yourself out the trunk of your car and be okay with that. But nobody can never cut you short. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody never cut me short. Why? Because I know how to produce my own. I'm a wholesaler. I get everything. I know how to produce every damn thing. If anything shut down, I'll buy all these planes and put all this stuff with my machines. Because we bosses, we engineers, we master navigators. So now a person can get mad all they want to. I know a person that y'all that's going on there buying stuff, and then all of a sudden you look on the internet and on all these TV shows, you got all these people all of a sudden adepts. You got everybody's an adept now. Everybody's an adept. And why you just want to Why you just want to make yourself an adept? Why? Why would you even want to do that? Why would you want to play like an adept? And then what you say? I done spent thousands with Moors across the country. Some was worth it. Some wasn't. I don't mind all the love. Listen, let me tell you, everything ain't love for me. If you lie to me and you send me to a burning house, that is not love. If you sincerely wrong and you don't correct your teachings, that ain't love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't accept love from everybody. I don't go all over. I'm in a relationship. I'm not gonna jump all wherever. You got to understand, everybody is a Moor by birthright. But then we talk about this science, it's one science, and that's the problem. Everybody be talking about Moor. Yes, you were Moor by birthright. That ain't got nothing to do with the science. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I love Moors, but then we talk about the science. The science. You're a Moor by birthright. I don't care if you don't know anything. You're not Negro, black, and color. You're a Moorish American. But then we talk about this science. If you ain't telling the science word right, which is only one, I'm not rocking with you. You got to be crazy, and that be the problem. And that be the problem. Cause we get caught up when somebody just dressed up, because we being the Moor like you finna get some money, like it's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's what Moors think. That's what Moors think. They think being the Moor, you finna all your crime that you committed is finna disappear. I'm telling you. Moors like to use catchphrases, call people agents and COINTEL because they don't agree with them because they liars. Man, a real COINTEL is a damn snitch. It's a person that infiltrate your business, try to get y'all caught up doing something illegal, and take the whole organization down because they're trying to bring people together as one nation, which is in our Moorish Quran, chapter 25. That's why I'm telling y'all the movement ain't with nowhere, because you got people that be going around playing, could be going around acting nice, and that's the problem with Negroes. They want to be nice. Nice to you, a sucker is only nice. We know it was honorable. That's the problem. We've been accepting these lies and accepting these characters in our temple just because they dressed up, just because they're around a whole bunch of old people. No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that shit, man. I don't care if you ain't reclaiming the communities, bringing all the young people together, bringing the single moms together. I don't care about no whole bunch of Negroes with a feds don't have in church. Do you think I care about that? That shit don't make no sense to me. If nationality is the order of the day, and y'all turning people away, you're not telling the truth of how the temple set up. You making some imaginary shit up because you know you done printed a fake ass charter on the internet, and it's only one temple, and the only person that can. How can a person be a sheik and you ain't even through the temple? You just made it up. And then how you gonna say you're the only one with a charter? You can't even, where you gonna get a charter from today for the Moorish Science Temple? I'll wait. Where you gonna get a charter from? It's only one. You must be a part of the temple. You don't gotta recreate something that's already created. I have a school for Moors that's been going to these temples not getting anything. It's only one temple. It's only one temple. If you don't understand that, you playing. Y'all Moors so stupid, they don't follow somebody that done print a fake ass Moorish charter off the internet and then put it in glass. That shit don't mean nothing. And then Moors talk about, oh, they want a seal so bad. I said, man, you can go right now to to Office Max or Staples and get a seal made. That ain't nothing. Stop falling for that goofy stuff, man. I be trying to illuminate y'all, but y'all be falling for the wrong thing. Do the things that protect yourself first, like all the rights reserved. When I tell Moors, I don't just talk about it. I reserve my right for everything. Here go my snap. I know the law. I do things legally and lawfully. But you got people trying to get y'all caught up in garbage because they not real. They don't know law. You ain't no adept. You just talking. Just talking. You damn right. That's what I be telling people. And Moors be wanting seal so bad. Oh no, but he got some seal. I be like this. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm like, man, okay, now what? I don't give a damn where you get a damn seal from. I don't give a damn if you got a seal with Noble Drew Ali on it. I don't give a damn. That don't mean nothing to me because you got a seal made. And whoop-de-damn do. Next, I be blocking so many people, all these people with these fake passports. Talk about some China Royale with these fake goofy passports, with these fake goofy flags. Man, all y'all is crazy, man. Making up stuff. So let's deal with it. I'm going to give y'all the teachings of Noble Ali as expressed by the science. We greet all Moors with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, with high honors to the great God Allah, the Father of the universe, and His holy and divine prophet, Noble Ali. We wish to expound on how the Moorish Science Temple of America was declared a recognized free national government throughout the earth. Oh, let me open up me another water. Like I said, anybody don't give a donation, I'm just gonna block you. I got one of my people on here right now. I'm on my other phone right now. So we seeing, and don't get mad at me. If I block you, I just blocked you. But more say they confused, and then when somebody give you illumination for a donation, we don't want to do it. So continue to be lost. But it's Cash App $KG Bay. But we wish to expound on how the Moorish Science Temple of America was declared a recognized free national government throughout the earth. Sometimes Moorish Americans in this new era of time, they struggle on explaining who we are within such an ignorant and unconscious society, being based in the color of law and the concept of Christianity. But in reality, if we teach and do this great work as a government properly does, while running this ecclesiastical body politic and corporate, then people of all levels will understand by our works and deeds and maybe fulfill on this divine and national movement as well. All adopts should be saying the same thing when I'm saying. They're just making it up. Our Prophet Noble Drew Ali stated, a beggar nation cannot attain the highest spirituality. And I will keep the Europeans here long enough to teach you how to run a government. So let's stop begging for what we should be working hard to retrieve, but retrieve it ourselves, because the Prophet is keeping the European long enough here to teach us how to run a government. And this is what we should learn how to do. So I'm giving y'all this science to the public. I'm giving y'all this to the public. I'm giving this to the public. And you telling me this ain't worth nothing? A donation to your noble that's giving you time, that's done the research, that can correct all the teachings. When I'm gone, I'm gone. That's why I'm trying to help you and let you know how serious this divine and national movement is, and to expound on what our mission is. If these Moors say they adapt and sheiks, they should humble themselves because our mission should be the same. If not, you need to delete them. Our mission is not to be talking about they finna help you on some stock market. That is not Moorish science. We're supposed to be doing things together, raising money, buying our community, controlling our dollars. They playing with y'all. Our mission is to uplift all of humanity. All nations have missions to fulfill, and we will appoint missionaries. We are missionaries to make certain that these missions are taken care of. How these goofballs don't understand that they missionaries. So then I say, well, what mission we got to take care of? They be like, see? And you divine minister. You gonna talk about you some master writ writer. That ain't no title in the temple. So how can you say you somebody in the temple and you a master writ writer in the Moorish Science Temple of America? Man, that's a fraud. So I hope many of you Moors that's on here, that's listening to me, you take from this science that I'm giving to you. Take this as a jewel. Value and understanding and knowledge of this free national government being incorporated under the Heard Smith revised status of the state of Illinois as an ecclesiastical body politic and corporate. That's why the Vatican state was incorporated under this particular act, as well as since around 1929. And in the science that I'm going to illuminate Moors, the Moorish Science Temple of America. It's a very basic concept of the temple. When I tell y'all the copy Jew, when I talk about the clan, Chlorion, they put the KL on it, they study the Quran. All the sheiks, everything, they're not original. That come from the Moorish priests in Seville, Spain. Look it up, J.A. Rogers wrote about it. I told y'all the copy Jew, the Negro Mason is the fraud, all frauds. It's all Moorish science. Big Ben Bay, they want to connotate it as some Prince Hall, they lied to you. I'm right here in y'all face. I'm right here in y'all face, giving you, put a clean glass next to a dirty glass. It don't take that long. I'm gonna give you the knowledge, and I can stand to be corrected. If there's any correction to be made, I hope you do it in love, because I already done fact checked everything. I done been through the fire. That's why I'm telling you, I done went through the fire already. I done checked all them Negroes. That's why I know what temples wasn't right. Even the temples that I was dealing with in Chicago, they ain't right. A lot of them Negroes is frauds. And I be pointing them out. And I step on their necks every time. Now I'm coming out. Just like my elder said, he said, now it's time to step on their necks. You've been under the radar for 10 years. It's time. That's why when I come out like kaboom, and all you can do is fact. Now let's dig with some science when I'm going to show you the duality of words, the definition of state. The definition of state. And I'll begin to explain the definition of it. A state is a people permanently occupying a fixed territory, bound together by common law habits and customs into one body politic, exercising through the medium of an organized government, independent sovereignty, and control over all persons and things within its boundaries, capable of making war and peace. But you finna nationalize with some goofball at home. You just played yourself. And entering into international relations with other communities of the globe. But you say you part of the Moorish Science Temple of the world. And you got the Free Sundry More Act on your ID. And your ID expired. You just been hustled. A political unity, concretely viewed. A state is a body politic possessing sovereignty. So you ain't no sovereign citizen. It's a sovereign state. That's an oxymoron. You ain't no sovereign and no citizen at the same time. Anybody come with that garbage, they a lie and a sin. And you can tell them I told you that. Anybody politic possessing sovereignty is entitled to be called a state. Are you understanding what I'm saying? And don't you got to understand that it's a good characteristic to be described, the Moorish Science Temple of America, that the people described in the state would be described as the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And by definition, Moors of state, the fixed territory for our state would be northwest, southwest, northeast, and northwest of Maximum. And the common law habits would be focused towards our practices in Chapter 32 of the Heard Smith revised status of state of Illinois. And by definition, Moors of state, the character who would be independent sovereignty in our state is our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. That's it. Our prophet, Noble Drew Ali, is a true sovereign. That's why any more teach you that UCC and that UCC one mess, that's a fraud and a sin. Moorish Science Temple of America is a sovereign body. and we are not sovereigns, but members of a sovereign body politic and corporate. In comparison with the term state, let's now define the term body politic. And body politic is defined as a social compact by which the whole people covenant with each citizen, and each citizen with the whole people, that all shall be governed by certain laws for a common good. Also a term applied to a municipal. You see how I'm giving y'all a duality? Also applied to a municipal corporation, a school district, a county, or a city, a state, or public association. So you see when I tell y'all every city and state got their own bylaws, when I say you got people talk about let's sign some petition and sign to Washington to talk about some Moorish, it's already been done. If you're true to death, all we got to do is make it happen. We got to take the world courts. They playing with y'all. It's already been done. I share this on my Zoom with my members. It's 10 states that already know you or more. The mayor's done have Moorish American Day from January 8th to the 15th. And it's already in Chicago, Atlanta, North Carolina. So who lying to y'all? Not me. But these Negroes say they can do something for you. See that? You see the joke? You see the asinine? And y'all steady follow these goofy ass characters. When looking at the term government, we can see that the term has a connection with the term state, body politic, and body corporate. And we can understand the similarities or the duality of these particular terms. I told you, man, Cash App $ KG Bay. I PDF you all 7 of my books for a $50 donation. I got 13 more in publication. We get ready to drop them boys out real fast once I get my printing press fixed, because I bind them and everything myself. I bind everything myself. I'm just like Lamborghini and a Jag. We don't do no commercials. You got direct connection with me. We cut out the middleman. We cut out the middleman. If we gonna say we a boss, let's do boss stuff then. Man, certain things I only get to my students. I'm gonna be straight up with you, Noble. And no disrespect to nobody. I love everybody, but a lot of literature I don't give to the general public. I can't because a lot of people that take stuff and then they'll run with it, not understand the science and say they got it for me, and not understanding it and not being taught. You know what I mean? So that's what I want brothers to know. So like I tell brothers, if you got some motive, you want to pop up on my page, and I'm not saying you ask crazy questions, it's not no religion, just delete yourself. Don't come on my page acting reckless, because I'm just going to block you. I don't have time for nobody with no games. If you want to play around, hold on, no, but let me finish. If you want to play around on here on my page, let me see something. Hold on. Let me hide that person. Hold on, let me finish teaching, because I don't have time for no games, man. I don't have time playing with nobody, asking no dumb stuff. With that Negro peeing stuff. I don't have no time to be playing. Everything I send you can look up. Any other person you just been played. I can send you a copy of our syllabus and your enrollment package. Send me your email address to Goodman, GOODMAN, KHARY @gmail.com, and I send you a copy of the syllabus and our enrollment package. And this is what I be saying, man. I do not have time to be playing for Negroes. The only people I have a problem with is black Negro colors. I do not have a problem in life and business. Everybody know who we are. It only be niggas, man. It only be black folk with that stupid shit, acting like we don't know who we are. I don't give a damn about your tribe. You still a Moor. It's one nationality, many cultures. What are you talking about? But these Negroes want to do confusion. I do not have time to be playing with you. You come on my page with all that goofy stuff, I'm gonna block you. But when looking at the term government, we can see that this term has a connection with the term state, body politic, and body corporate. And we can understand similarities of the particular term. So government derives from the Latin term, gubernaculums, GUBERNACULUMS, which is defined as the system of polity in a state. that form of fundamental rules and principles by which a nation or state is governed. Goodman, 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 Curry, Khary, @gmail.com. That's Goodman, Goodman, Curry, Khary. Absolutely. That's it. Thank you, Solomon. So now let's break about polity. The polity is the form of government. Whether theocracy, write this down, theocracy, federal, anarchy, etc. There are many forms of governments, but this particular form of government that the Moorish Science Temple of America is known as a theocracy. Now go ask another Moor what type of form is the temple set up. If they don't say it's a theocracy, you need to walk away from them. And if they call themselves an adapt and a sheik, why they don't know that? Why they don't know that? They should have the same thing I have. A theocracy is defined as a government of a state by the immediate direction of God, or the assumed direction of a superstitious divinity, or the state thus govern Moors. And as members of the body politic, we recognize the Creator God Allah alone guides this divine and national movement. A theocratic entity differs from the form of a secular entity. The Moorish Science Temple of America is a divine and national movement that has divine laws and holy laws that each member are to uphold and preserve. So if you say these Moors are sheiks and teachers, ask them what's our divine and national movement, what's our divine laws and our holy laws that each member are to uphold and preserve if they are to earn the name of the faithful, which go by our Moorish Quran, Act 7, our Moorish divine constitution and bylaws. That's Act 7 of our Moorish constitution and bylaws. Read it. Read it for yourself. You ain't got to listen to me. You want to come to me, and I said, the problem I have with Negroes, because we always want to be tough with each other, and these Negroes be tough in the world. I ain't your enemy. I'm your brother. I'm trying to illuminate you. You've been in the shallow forever. You done joined these Greek fraternities and joined these Negro Masons, been miseducated all your life, and you don't go talk to them in no certain way. But the first thing a Negro want to come on the page with a brother that's illuminating, you want to be disrespectful. Man, I don't play that shit, man. I don't owe no damn favors. Stop playing with me. That's why I say they done made us look at each other like enemies. When a silverback see another silverback, he see himself. If you a true adapt and a Moorish American and a true Moor, when a man honors man, he honors Allah. When I see you, I see myself. I don't come to you and say what temple you belong to. You belong to the same temple as I belong to if you are teachings. Because every temple should be teaching the science, not no damn religion. And the Moorish Science Temple of America was established, I keep telling y'all, as a religious corporation when you understand the science. First, it was established as a civic organization first. You got to remember the science. Then it was established as a religious. Remember, you got to have those two, your nationality and your spirituality be a complete a fifth. You got to understand the power that Noble Drew Ali was doing. Why he established it the first time as a civic organization, and then he established as a religious organization. If you don't understand that, every adapt should know that. That's why that's not an adapt, because they don't know the law. They just post pictures of things. But it was established as a religious corporation by filing the affidavit of form. Y'all know what the affidavit of form is? The form 1010. When I be telling y'all people be lying about the 1010, when you can get this letter right here, I send it to y'all from Karen Yarborough, from the Recorder of Deeds. When Sheikh Lano Love L and Sheikh Ismalta L was asking about the temple, talk about some 1010 number, it's some trust, and it ain't no trust. It's just an affidavit. I'm telling you facts. So you can get mad all you want to. I ain't here to lie to my family. I'm here to resurrect us from the liars that think a real adapt and a real scientist and a real brother that's through the temples, that's consecrated and anointed, not gonna come tell you the truth. Nah, man, I'm just gonna sit back and watch people lie. And I'm just gonna come out and you can't refute nothing I'm saying. The document 1010-5905 form, the 1010 recorded in the Recorder of Deeds office. What Recorder of Deeds? The letter I just showed y'all. I'm telling you, the letter I just showed y'all. When Moors be thinking this, the 1010 number is some damn a trust fund. It ain't. This is the CCRD. This is the letter right here. I've been told y'all that they've been lying to y'all. In the county of Cook, state of Illinois, on August 1st, 1928, AD at 252. And at that time, through this affidavit, because that's all it is, it's an affidavit, Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali gave birth to a free national government as an ecclesiastical body politic and corporate under the revised status of the state of Illinois, the 36, section 36. And then you get these goofy Moors talking about, we ain't got to do that no more. What you mean? If our prophet set something up, we ain't changing nothing. The furniture in it, all we got to do is move in the house. You creating some bull stuff. I got a school. I'm a Moor. And what's my curriculum? Moorish science. That's my curriculum. I'm an educator. I'm a Moor. I have a school. And my curriculum is Moorish science, point blank. Check out the science when our prophet, when he established the temple, July 20th, 1928. It was on the third day, in the beginning of a new moon, during the sign of Virgo. August 1st, 1928 was the day of a full moon. And it wasn't no coincidence that on July 20th, 1928 AD, our Prophet Noble Ali held a meeting, had the affidavit notarized, and recorded the affidavit on August 1st, 1928 AD at 2:52 p.m. The Hurd-Smith Revised Status, Chapter 32, an act concerning corporations, Section 36, Religious Corporations Act. It played a huge origin on the establishment of the Moorish Science Temple of America as an ecclesiastical body politic and corporate. So how can any subordinate temple, that means I don't care if you in Texas, Miami, Detroit, how can any subordinate temple of the Moorish Science Temple of America, if you say you're the Moorish Science Temple of America, not operate under the Hurd-Smith Revised Status, Chapter 32, Section 36? Because this act clearly states that any church, congregation, society, formed for the purpose of religious worship may become incorporated in the matter following. Our prophet crossed out elected. You can't elect nobody. This ain't no political race. And our prophet put appointed according to the usage or customs at any meeting held for the purpose. 2 or more trustees, wardens, or vestrymen, or such officers whose powers and duties are similar to those of trustees. A lot of time, one of these goofy ass sheets ain't nothing but a damn trustee because they don't know any science. A lot of these governors in the temple, they don't know any science. As shall be agreeable to the uses and customs, rules and regulations of such congregation, church, or society, and may adopt a corporate name. And upon the filing of the affidavit, as hereinafter provided, shall be and remain a body politic and corporate, by name so adapted. Look up the law case, capital P.A. 81-1509. When I be giving y'all doc numbers, people don't be knowing what I be talking about. That's how I smell a fraud out. Give me your doc number. Give me the precedent law case. It's a thing called the Free Information Act. They ain't gonna come to me with them lies. I don't care you took a picture in front of no court. That don't mean nothing to me. So you can see why when studying the Religious Corporation Act and glance at the Affidavit of Organization Moors, which is the original form, number 1099, you will see our Prophet Noble Drew Ali followed the substantial form of the revised status, and then expressively organized a ecclesiastical body politic and corporate, known as the Moorish Science Temple of America, by that name so adopted Moors. And this science, what I'm giving y'all, I'm illuminating the confusion and foolishness of those who say the Prophet did not establish a nation state. And I know a lot of people, they be lying. Many people might ask how this body politic and corporate duly existed. And the answer is by filing in the Cook Record of Deeds office, the Record of Deeds office, which I just showed y'all the letter. When these Moors be acting like the 1010 is some damn trust fund, which is not. This is how the temple was set up. It's free information. I keep telling y'all because the Moorish Science Temple is nothing illegal about the temple. I told y'all I got a professor at Ohio State University. He wrote a book called The Alades, Spencer Dew, a European. When I was come back, I'm going to a high university and spend a whole week and do a whole teaching on Noble Drew Ali. It's called The Alades. You don't got to go on Amazon and get his books. I got whole boxes of them. I'm telling you, I go to university and teach this science. This is what I'm telling y'all. This ain't no joke. Only Negroes think it's a joke. So I'm gonna speed up the pace. Many people might ask how this body politic and corporate duly established, and it's by filing in the county of Cook, recorder of deeds office, the affidavit substantially expressed by our Prophet Noble Drew Ali, himself being the presiding officer. He swore that the members was held XYZ. He stated facts of our power and authority and having sheiks duly appointed, not elected, appointed and consecrated. And this instrument is well known as our what? Authority. But it's really titled as what? An affidavit of organization. And by the definition, Moors, an organization can include a wide range of entities. Organization is defined as a corporate, government, governmental subdivisions, agency, a trust. What type of trust? Trust funds, estate, partnership, association, two or more persons having a joint interest, or any other legal commercial entity. I can go even deeper. In order to organize as an ecclesiastical body politic and corporate at that time, during that time when the temple was set up, because there's only one temple. You can't just set up no other temple today if you ain't gonna do what is the right way. A church, a society, or a congregation pursuant to the laws of the Herbst-Smith revised status of the state of Illinois, the affidavit had to file in the office of the recorder of deeds an affidavit substantially in the following form of the Herb Religious Act of 1872, Chapter 32, Section 36, codified by General Assembly as of 805 ILCS 1110-36 from Chapter 32, Paragraph 165, Section 36. So why you want to try to make something that's already established? You can't. I mean, here go the original how the prophet set the temple up, his original affidavit, and everything. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about customs and uses, all that. So I just want to give you all a little bit. We talk about our covenant and our oath of the state. I want to get all deep in that, but I want you to become a member. I want you to become a member. I'm telling you. It's just hot out here. I'm gonna walk back. I was gonna give y'all the Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali connection. If y'all want that, I'll come back later today and give y'all that at let's say 5 p.m. If more want to get that, I'll illuminate that. I'll show you how everybody been lying to y'all. They try to act like Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali didn't know each other. And then when I show y'all how all these so-called black righteous brothers, they talk about Marcus Garvey, but they won't talk about Noble Drew Ali. And you got to ask yourself why. And it clearly states in our introduction of our Moorish Quran that Marcus Garvey is the harbinger, or the John the Baptist, the one that came to prepare the table for the Messiah, which was Noble Drew Ali. Yep, which was Noble Drew Ali. So if y'all want that teaching, and I'll give y'all facts, and I'll give y'all all facts so you can look up yourself, I'll give y'all news clippings, and I'll show you the connections of Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali. I even got letters. I got a letter from Marcus Garvey, y'all, that you can go on Amazon. They got the letter for about $6,000. Go on my page, I showed y'all that. I got the exact letter. Moors be thinking they be doing something, giving all these Europeans and these organizations their money. And I said, how can you think something original? And all they did is put it in the art frame. It's a copy. And they selling you a copy for $6,000. And I got them all. And I offer for a tittle of the fee. And I put it in the frame for you and everything. And one of the Moors done went on Amazon and then bought that Marcus Garvey letter and tried to act like he got something nobody can get. And I told him more, I said, you just got hustled. I said, so you gonna give Amazon $3,000, $6,000 for a copy of Marcus Garvey letter, and all you had to do is get with your Noble, and you could have gave me a small donation, and I could have gave it to you on the same card stock. If you wanted it in the frame, I would have put it in the frame for you. You just got played. You bought a copy for damn near $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 off Amazon. That's what I be telling Moors. So if y'all want that teaching at 5:30, let me know. Send them donations in. Email me, cash at me, let me know. If we can get the right donations, I'll give you that teaching. The Marcus Garvey and the Noble Drew Ali connection. Islam.